Hello all, my name is... Now I know you may be wondering, Kyle, why is there a box right next to you? You know, I actually don't know, let's find that. There you go, there's the box there. You know, I wonder what could be in this, to be honest. It's a bit strange that it's just here lying, so you may as well check it out, you know? Just in case, you know, there's... Huh. Well, at least there was nothing to... So while I've been doing my university assessments, I've actually been watching quite a lot of films with my parents, specifically with my dad. We've been watching tons of stuff, and the 3 films I would like to highlight today are Saltburn, Immaculate, and The Zone of Interest. All I've watched with my dad, and all are really, really strange and really good in their own ways. So let's just get into it. Where do I begin with this movie? Where do I begin with this movie? It's such a strange film. Stylistically, I really like it. It has some interesting shots. I like the kaleidoscope. You know what I mean. The poster's really nice. I'll explain the plot, I guess. Essentially, Saltburn is when a Scouser goes to Oxford and meets this guy who has a broken bicycle, and he's like, "Oh, I've got a bike. You can help me with that," and they become good chums. And this chum invites the Scouser into obviously his life, and eventually to the house I stayed, which is Saltburn. Now Saltburn is it's a weird film. It has some of the worst, like, grossest things I've ever seen, right? The main thing is Barry Keoghan licking, let's just say, white dye out of a bath, and him becoming a vampire as well, if you know what I mean. Eventually this leads to one of the characters dying after this big massive argument and fight and party, and basically things go terrible for the family, and eventually it's just a win for Barry Keoghan's character. And speaking of which, his performance was good. I really liked him. Same with Jacob. I thought both their performances were good. The film was very funny, I have to say. I wasn't really expecting it to be that funny, but it was pretty comedic, to be honest with you. The only thing is that Barry Keoghan does not sound Scouse at all. He just sounds like he's putting a tiny bit of an accent, which was fine. So the film is very good. I really enjoyed it. Although it has taught me one lesson, is that even though I am a Liverpool fan, I support the club, it's to never like believe a Scouser, ever. Not even Ringo Starr. What is he hiding? What is he hiding?
Bear's got a big nose, doesn't he? But I love it.
I'm gonna find out what you did, Ringo. I'm gonna find out. So The Zone of Interest is about a man with a very bad haircut who just so happens to run Auschwitz! Auschwitz!
You built Auschwitz on our Minecraft server!
Yeah, so the man is Rudolf Hess. He is the lead guy of Auschwitz and all these concentration camps. It's... whenever I think of the Holocaust, I don't think of the mass killings of innocent Jewish people and other minorities. No, I think of a quirky family drama inside of the house right next to it. I think that's trying for the whole family. The film is a very interesting watch. It's just hard to imagine that this guy was willing to take his family to the house next to Auschwitz and all this stuff, all the terrible things you've heard about the Holocaust, and this family was doing gardening right next to it. It's just a mental thought, so it's very unsettling. The sound is bloody... It's so disgusting, but they do it so well. It's a very good watch. I highly recommend it if you're interested in just the history of Auschwitz, the Holocaust, and just World War II in general. It's a very just unbelievable watch. And it's just so interesting to learn about one of the darkest periods of human history. Other than Cliff Richard doing movies.
We're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two.
In the driver's seat is Cliff Richard. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Ah! So The Zone of Interest is about a man with a very bad haircut who just so happens to run Auschwitz. And all this stuff, all the terrible things you've heard about the Holocaust, and this family was doing gardening right next to it. It's just... it's so disgusting, but it's just...
In the driver's seat is Cliff Richard.
So Immaculate tells a story about this woman who almost drowned herself many, many years ago, and she was like, oh, thank God. So she thanks God by becoming a nun in Italy and joining a convent. She gets introduced, it's all going well until she touches this rusty nail. It's pricked her somewhere here, and she gets impregnated, not by anything, but by the Lord himself to thank him and all that stuff. So she basically becomes the Virgin Mary. The sad thing is that a lot of things happen. She sees one of her pals gets her tongue snipped. She gets someone just falls. They just fall, die, face, gory, very gory film. At one point she removes a nail, and then it just all goes horribly wrong. It turned out this one guy was like, I'm going to create Jesus Christ, but the second time, you know? And this woman is just like, what's happening? So, yeah, it's a fun watch, and the very end, it's very bloody horrible. Sydney Sweeney does a very good performance, I have to say. That last scene, apparently it was improvised. Well, not improvised, but it was shot in one take. It was the first time they'd done it. It's just immaculate. It's just immaculate. We got there in the end. Thank you so much. I'm off. Hello all, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click subscribe, press all the buttons down below, and be sure to check out more content. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I'm going to go and eat my mouse now, excuse me.
Skibbity Biden.